Shane Hanna, our last chance to kind of sit down with you and get a little bit of chat and say thanks for two fantastic seasons here. We're not expecting to see Shane Hanna here next season. I think a lot of people agree that maybe you're too good for the Danish League and need to get out there and try something bigger. But we're very grateful that we've had the chance to experience you here for 2 years. When you came here, Shane, like we talked about on the ice, your goal was a gold medal with this team. Last year, everything was interrupted with the COVID. This year, you guys started with a goal and you got it. And Tuesday night, I think it was, when we finished, you could see it painted in your face how happy you were for what you just accomplished. A couple of days have gone. Your thoughts on it now?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for that first part, and it's unreal, unreal feeling to win a championship. As you talked about, I haven't been in playoffs for a very long time now, so it was very important to get back to it first of all, and then now that you're in it, try to win it. And the ultimate goal is to win the last game of the year. Every time you go to start the season, you're like, I want to win that last game, and we were fortunate enough to win that last game.
When you came up 3-0 in the series, I think a lot of people thought, okay, is it really going to be a sweep of Aalborg? And although a lot of people believe in this team, I think a lot of people knew that it wasn't going to finish in 4 games. Did you guys in that change room at any time after the 3-0 lead feel that it was starting to slip out of your fingers, or did you know it was just a question of you guys bearing down the last bit to get it brought home?
I mean, we always had a belief throughout the entire season and playoffs that, with the guys in this room, we can win no matter what the circumstances are, no matter if we have 5 guys hurt or we have a full team lineup. And I feel like, we just had that strong belief all throughout every game. And, surprisingly, we were up 3-0. We didn't, maybe we didn't deserve to win all those games, but we found a way to get it done. And then as we lost a couple, and we were like, oh, are we worried? No, we're just going to keep doing the same thing that we've been doing all year and focus on the small details and doing the right things, and it worked out. And of course the results, gold helmets and big championship and big party now. It's unreal.
Shane, we've experienced a lot of import players here in Denmark. But I have to be honest with you, we've never experienced an import player that carries himself so professionally as you do. You're the last man off the rink every single practice. You're the first man up in the weight room after a game, home game. You're so disciplined. You carry yourself. You take care of the young players. But this physical, Finn told me, actually used the words a physical specimen the other day. You're so disciplined in the way you carry yourself, and especially with the way you kind of make sure that you're fit and you're in shape. Where does it come from, Shane? Is it a junior trainer that at one point in your time, junior year, said to you, for you to be a success, you have to do this and this is important? Is it something that your body tells you? Is it a signal your body's giving you that you have to do this and able to carry on? Because, you played an average 26, 27 minutes a game all season, maybe more in the playoffs. And we know that you've played games where you've been injured. We know you've played games with some rib problems, and you haven't been able to see it. So something's got to give that drive. Where's it come from, Shane?
I don't know. It's hard to put like one finger on exactly what it would be, but just, the training is just, hockey's fun. So, I don't really have anything else to do all day. So I might as well stay out and work on some skills, even if it's, minor things, just for the one chance that you might happen in a game that you get that opportunity and then you can make it work. But
like an overtime scoring in the final?
Yeah, maybe, but it's kind of just competitive nature, I guess, just, to try to, make yourself most successful is, you got to put the time in to make it work. And I don't know, maybe it's partial from my brother, just being competitive with him all my life, and, always wanted, I always looked up to him, and I just wanted to, sometimes, you look up to your idols, but you want to beat them too. So it's, I think that he drives me to, be the best. So.
Of course, like I said, we're not expecting to see you back here in Rungsted. You're too good a player for the Danish league, and you need to go out and experience in something bigger. When you're going to do this, Shane, what are you going to be looking for to be the next for you?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Just kind of, enjoying this last week of celebrations before I head home and get some quarantine in. But yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see kind of what's out there, and yeah, you never know what happens. Like as last year, coming back, it was a great fit. So never know.
You have some time left in you. You're a young player. You're here in Europe. How long can Shane? Can we expect to see Shane in European hockey? Do you have some sort of a timeline where you say, when I'm 30, then it's done, back to Canada and start a new life, or is it every year is going to carry to the next one?
Yeah, it's kind of as you talk to like older guys on the team, like in pro, and you're like, okay, is it like your last year? And they, guys don't know. I just saw the other day, Yager, he's just like, I'm not done yet. He's playing another year, and that's incredible. It's just kind of you're kind of listen as the older you get. You listen to your body more, like and mentally as well. You kind of listen to see like, can I do another year? Is this going to be my last year? And I think it was like Timo Solani said like, yeah, this is my last year and this is my last year, and he did that for 6 or 7 years in a row. So it's just kind of I have no timeline on that either. Just just listen to how you feel and what happens as your life kind of goes on. So I can't really put an answer to that.
That's okay. We of course hope that once it starts to get towards the end of your tier, you maybe take a final year here in Rungsted, so we all can, and the fans especially, who unfortunately haven't had the chance to see you this year, maybe can see you a final time.
And Shane, I have to ask you, when we go back to the overtime in the final, what have you talked about in the dressing room before you're going out to the overtime? It looks like that you and the other guys have talked about you have to take the shot high at the goal in the overtime. So what did you talk about?
Yeah, I mean, 4-on-3, you're usually going to get one of the flanks open. It's just how it's going to work dynamically, and it's a little nerve-wracking. Like you're one of the guys going out on the ice, and you're like, okay, it might be me that's going to be the one shooting. So like, be ready for it. And I think it was Alex is like, it's time. You got to go upstairs. Like, you got this. Like, okay, and it's like you're like, okay, yeah, I got this. And so it's just fortunate that they were off me a little bit, and Tias made a good pass, slid it right over, and rest is history. So.
What went through your head when you saw that puck going in?
I mean, yeah, just excitement. I mean, all the work you put in entire season. I mean, all your life, you're just kind of, waiting to score. It's an unbelievable feeling to be able to score an overtime winner. And, honestly, I was able to do it once in college to win a championship, and once winning it here, it's an unbelievable feeling. You don't get to do that often, and throwing your gloves up in the air, it's kind of just, that sign of relief, like, we did it, we did this. And great group of guys, can't say enough about them, who, we battled all season long, and it's the best way to finish.
Yeah. So do we think.
Yeah.
We want to thank you, Shane, for 2 fantastic seasons. We want to wish you all the best of luck in wherever that may be. And of course, like I said, hopefully one day when you can feel that this is the last season, you can spend it here and give the fans a last look at Shane before the career ends. But thank you very much for the time and for all the memories.